Hello students, today I'm going to explain about the operators in Java. Before that, I have already explained about the variables, data types in Java. Now I'm going to explain about the operators in Java. As we know that operator means which perform the operation. So which type of operation? For example, plus, minus, it means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and many more operators are there that we will use in Java. There are many type of operators in Java which are given below. Unary operator, binary operator, inside the binary operator, arithmetic operator, relational operator, logical operator, assignment operator, and third one is ternary operator. So let's discuss about this operator with example with Java program. Okay. So first I want to explain about the unary operator. Unary operator, as name suggests, unary, it means it work with single operand, and the example is plus plus and minus minus. That can be used as prefix and postfix. Postfix means after the variable or expression I will use that variable, or prefix means before the variable we will use the operators. Now what is the benefit and how we can implement this in Java program? Let it discuss through the Java program. So now go to the Bluejay and open editor and see the example. Now let's see. I wrote a simple program of Java to explain the unary operator, prefix and postfix. I have taken a variable x whose value is 10. Now x plus plus. So the value of x will increase by 1, but when it will increase after printing the value of x. It means the value of x will be 10 only. Why? Because it first increase the value, it first print the value, then after it increase. But the actual value of x will increase, but we will get the output 10 only. Why? Because as we know, postfix means it first assign the value, then after increase the value. Now, plus plus x. Plus plus x means it will first increase the value and then after assign the value. So the value of x is 11 here and now it will be 12. X minus minus. Again postfix, and minus minus means decrement operator. So x, the value of x is what? 12. Here it become 12. Now 12 minus 1, 11. But it will print 12. Why? Because it is the postfix operator. First it will print, then it will decrease the value. So the actual value of x will decrease by 11, but it will print 12. Now move to next, minus minus x. Now the value of x is 11. Now it first decrease the value by 1. So the value of x now become 10. So this is the example. Now compile it and so see the output. What is the output of this? Wait a minute. Okay. See, 11, 12, 12 and 10. So this is the output of that particular operator. Now I will show you if you will use this variable with assignment operator. Suppose I will use here a third variable. I will use int y equals to plus plus x. Then what will be the value of x? The value of x will be 11 and the value of y also will be 11. But if we will use int y equals to x plus plus, then what will happen? The value of x will the value of x, first it will assign to y, then the value of x will increase. So it will change according to the assignment operator. It first increase the value of x, then assign, and it first assign the value, then increase. This is the difference. Okay, next I will explain about binary operator. Binary operator, first one is the arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operator means plus, minus, and any mathematical manipulation we can do through the binary operator. For example, you can see from here, here C, in A I have taken 10 and B I have taken 5. So system.out.println A plus B. The value A plus B will be 5 now. A minus B, A into B, A divided B, A modulo B. Modulo means what? Remainder. It will return remainder and it will return quotient. So when you will divide 10 by 5, you will get 2. But when you will divide 10 by 5, then the remainder will be 0. See the output. No syntax error. Compile it and execute this program. See 11, 12, 12. That one is the previous one. So, remove this 15, 5, 52, 0. Remainder is 0. Quotient to product is 5. Subtraction is 5. And addition is 15. So this is the example. Now I will give you example of relational operator. As we know that relational operator, it always return true or false. For example of the relational operator, you can see from here, relational operator C, greater than, less than equals to, greater than equals to, not equals to. These are the example of relational operator. Logical operator, and or. And is used when you are using two condition and you want that if both the condition will be true, then only the whole condition will be true. That time you can use and operator. And or operator, if two or more condition will be there, and if you want to use only that if one condition will be true, then a whole the condition will be true. For that purpose you can use or operator. For example, I will show you in blue so that it will be clear to you. 1 minute, let me open this class and operator example. Public static void main. I have taken three variable a, b and c. Now a is less than b and a is less than b and a is less than c. So the value of a is 10. A is 10 is not less than 5, but at 10 is less than 20. So what happened here? One condition is true, one condition is false, first condition is false and second condition is true. So overall it will be false. Why? Because true and false equals to false. It's become here. So if you want to see here, compile it, no syntax error, and see the output. See false. Why? Because one condition is false and one condition is true. But if you will give both the condition true, then what will happen? See one second. If you will give here 1, so 1 is less than 5 and 1 is also less than 20. Now compile it. Now both the condition is true, so the output will be true. See, output will be because both the condition are true. Next, I am going to give the example of OR operator. In OR operator, A 10, B 5 and C 20. 10 is greater than 5, yes, true. 10 is less than 20. Yes, true. So true or true equals to true. A is greater than B. Yes. A is less than C. Now I am writing here A is greater than C. So true and false. True or false. True or false equals to true. It means if one condition will be true, then still the program will execute. You have no syntax error. You can see the output. True, true. Why? Because in OR operator we know that if the condition is if one condition is true, then whole condition will be true. Yeah, if one condition will be false, then whole condition will be false. Next, I am going to explain about the assignment operator. Assignment operator like equal to, greater than equal to, less than equals to. Let's simple example of assignment operator. First, you see the code A10 B20. Now I wrote A plus equals to 4. So A plus equals to 4 is equals to same as A equals to A plus 4, and B minus equal to 4 is same as B equals to B minus 4. Now if we print A and B, so what we will get? We will get 14 and 20 minus 4, that is, so we will get this out. You can see from here. 14 and 16. Why? Because this is the assignment operator. Plus equals to, minus equals to, and many more examples are there. I can show you the example. See, yeah, equals to, plus equals to, minus equals to, product equals to, divide equals to, modulo equals to, and equals to, or equals to, not equals to. These are the example of the assignment operator. Now next is ternary operator. That is very important operator. Also we call this conditional operator. What is conditional operator? In conditional operator, two terms we use: question marks and colon. The Java ternary operator required only one operand. Unitary operator used to perform various operations: increment, decrement. This is about the unitary operator. Now I'm ternary operator. I'm going to give an example of ternary operator. Ternary operator is used as one linear replacement for if then if a statement, and used a lot in Java program. Very much. Anywhere we can use this. It is only conditional operator which takes three operands. So simply, uh, what do you understand by the unitary operator? Work with single operand, works with two operand, and work with three operand. Operand means what? Suppose I wrote A plus B. So A is the operand, B is operand, and plus is the operator. Okay. Now let's see one example of ternary operator in BlueJ. Ternary operator. Open editor. A equals to 2, B equals to 5. Now I want to find the greater number from these two without if else. So we can use ternary operator. A is less than B, question marks, then A else B. So it will store a minimum. So what is the minimum value? 2 is the minimum value. Now see, you are getting 2 or not. You are getting 2? Yes. This is all about the operators. Okay, and this much thing that you have to understand in Java about these things. Okay.